All right, this is a quick one. It's Thursday at like 1. I only got like 4 hours of sleep. Woke up at 11:30. I said I wanted to hit my jog right away because the UV's a 6. But I was so tired. I was like, fuck that. But I still need to get out in the UV. So we were just tanning in the backyard. Here are my new shoes. Um, Usually I'm not for neon, like middle school neon. But honestly, with running shoes, I really don't care. So they have like a full neon pair. They were sold out, and I didn't want to wait because I only have like a week and a half left before the marathon, and I want these to be my new everyday trainers. Um, so these are the Nova Blast 4s. What color does it say it is? The black blue expansive. I thought it was just black, but you can see it's kind of like navy blue in it. But I fuck with them. I don't know if they have a carbon plate or whatever the fuck running shoes do. It kind of feels like it. Like this is really firm. It really does not move a fucking muscle if you squeeze it. So we're gonna debut these. We're gonna go shirtless because we're privileged enough where we can, and the UV's still out. I just don't want to lay in the sun for like another hour, and being in the sun does kind of drain you of energy. So we're gonna pound a little body armor and just get going, test out the new shoes. That's it. Cheers. All right, I'm trying to do sometimes shorter check-ins. It was Thursday. We filmed earlier. Our run with the new shoes. Right before it, run went good. New shoes feel good. I went to Pato to place a bet for NFL this week, as well as one for the game tonight. It hit. We're like $60 richer. And then I didn't get a ton of sleep. So I was falling in and out of sleep during Thursday Night Football. And I don't even remember exactly what dream. I had a dream about one of my exes, just like my second ex, as if I looked at her TikTok and her TikTok was her just saying she was seeing a new dude. And that she like regretted sending him nudes or something. And I was just really sad. Because she was sad. I don't remember the exact part of it. It was a while ago. I mean, I feel like, I don't know, dreams I forget right away. But weird. I don't know the psychological developments, what that all means. I hope she's doing okay. But it's scary. You wake up and like your heart, dude, just boom, boom, boom. Like it feels like it's pounding out your chest. But we're calm now. We chilled for a bit. We're like, okay, this is a dream, and we're not going to use it as an excuse to go stalk any ex's social media. Any of the recent two, at least. We peed. We're chilling. I've only had 2 meals today, an omelet and a pizza. Yeah, I feel pretty full, despite running too. But we're probably going to grab a water, try to cool off, take this off, and get into like more night clothes, brush our teeth soon, and try to fall asleep in like an hour or two if we're, in and out of sleep. The thing is, sometimes I fall asleep for like an hour and then I can't fall back asleep. So yeah, we're going to try that. And we're either going to start a new TV show or start reading a book. Probably a new TV show. I either need to finish Love Island. I got like 5-6 episodes left in the season I'm watching. But I want a new anime to watch. Yeah. And then other 2 things that have happened today. I think the second weekend of October, I might go on a camping trip with the lads, a couple of them. My one friend's in Minnesota. And he's mentioned it. And that would be nice because the first week of October, I have a marathon. So next week, I could just do that. And then one of my friends I used to work with, we're not like that close, but we went and got lunch a few times. Finally, like, slid up on like her Insta, just saying something, and then she was like, "Oh my god, when are we getting lunch or dinner?" So I think we'll do that next week. And it sounds like she left the company too, so we'll be getting lunch with her next week or dinner, and we'll have a camping trip probably coming up that we'll have to plan. And someone reached out to me to invite me to a poker night, which put me in such a good mood. And he's like being so nice and considerate. Shout out Bryce. I was cool with him in high school, but we don't really talk too much. He just knows I gamble, and we texted like a couple months ago. Me, him, and I think one other person where we're like, we got to get like a monthly poker night or something going. You know, we could rotate between a couple people hosting. And I haven't really followed up. I was debating of honestly following up about it because I was like, even though I live with my parents, I could probably host. They're out of town sometimes, and even if they aren't, I don't care if they're here. But I think other people would probably be more comfortable if they're not. But I was like, I don't know if I know enough people that play poker. Like I know maybe one, two of my friends that would, and then that guy that gives us like four. So he invited me one night. He's being super nice and being like, "Who would you ask out of your friend group, or who would you want there?" I'm like, "Dude, you're being way too considerate. I'm just happy to be there." So exciting things hopefully on our calendar. Don't know what I'm all rooting for in terms of like the job. She said we'd hear back early next week. I think I'm gonna send her my references. She said she didn't need them when I asked her in person. Which part of me is in like I shouldn't. Part of me is like fucking send it though. I don't know if it gives me more or less leverage. I'm too in my head. I'm gonna send it. Part of me is like, oh, you look more desperate or something if you're doing that, and they might pay you less. But part of me is like, I'll have to check my email. I told her, if you need anything, you let me know. But I'd rather send it, and I want to look responsible doing it on a Friday morning, saying that way. If they want to just call one person and say, hey, was he a piece of shit? No, cool. They have Fridays to do it before making a decision. Hopefully early next week. And that decision next week will definitely impact a lot of stuff, both in good and bad ways. And then we're just planning kind of for the marathon and trying not to stress about that. That's another reason I want to watch a show. I'm going to have a lot of time just sitting around waiting, and I need something to do. So, yeah, that's where we're at. Thursday night. It was a good day. Made money at Pato, like $60. Went for a run with the new shoes. That went well. We haven't really eaten healthy, but both the omelet and the pizza tasted good. And we've scheduled some stuff with friends, which is always good. So, a little bit in my head about those dreams. But I think we're calm. We're going to go get a water, and if we're tweaking, we'll go for a walk. That's it. Peep the curls. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.